Guess who's back? Back again. Gamescast back. Tell a friend. Brian's back. Michelle is back. Jeremy's back. Yes, they're back. Time for the Gamescast. Roar!
What's up, you guys? This is the Midnight Gamescast. We record every Tuesday afternoon at,
Man in Black just said I can't see you.
But you can see us now, right?
We can.
I hope so.
We had a little bit of a technical problem there for the first few
right.
minutes. Sorry to keep you guys waiting. We really hate that.
Slash, we already started.
Yeah, we kind of already started this. Now we're starting again. We apologize.
Yes.
This did not go the way we expected it to, but it never goes the way we expected it to. If it did, it wouldn't be without Parole.
Keeps things
Exactly.
exciting.
It would be some other channel.
Exactly.
Right.
And that's silly.
Yeah. So this is the Midnight Gamescast. Make sure you subscribe to
Sup,
the
Drunk Gamer?
channel. Make sure you click like. Make sure you click that notification bell because we want to make sure that you get notifications when our stream starts. Even sometimes when it starts, you won't get a notification because YouTube's weird like that.
True.
Super weird.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
But this is the Midnight Gamescast live. This is our second live episode, which brings us up to what? This episode 115 or something? I don't even know.
Yeah,
Jeez.
quite a few.
Yeah.
We've totally lost track of the number.
Yep.
There's just so many of them.
There's so many numbers. There's
Yeah.
like almost like an infinite number of numbers.
Right?
It's
This is like
absolutely
butterfly
crazy.
mode. So we were in like moth mode. No, I mean caterpillar mode with the 112 episodes prior. Now we're a butterfly. What's next?
Death.
Death.
Oh,
yeah.
jeez. I hope not.
We get eaten and nourish something bigger like a bird, and then we'll be nourishment for a bird.
As always, my name is Brian Paul, and to my right, your left, the king of all VR kings, the sofa king himself, it's Jeremy King.
Yeah, the king
Hey,
of
Wolfie Smith.
humidity this time.
King of humidity. It is fucking hotter than balls here.
Yeah, it is.
Holy shit.
I'm not wearing my hat. Fuck that. It's way too hot.
I'm wearing my hat because for multiple reasons. One, because I just got out of the shower moments before these guys showed up, and
Yes.
two,
And his hair
Oh,
looks
shucks.
surprisingly a lot like Jeremy's without the hat.
it looks surprisingly like Jeremy's. And last week, like it felt like someone was shining a spotlight on my bald spot. So I'm like, let's hide that a little
Meow
bit this
Dow
week.
says it looks way better than last week.
Who said that?
Hooray. Meow Dow.
Yeah, Dow says the
Meow.
show looks better than last week.
Yes.
That's crazy
Nice.
because
Fantastic.
I kind of threw it together at the last
No,
second.
Jeremy cannot see the chat.
Thanks, Wolfie Smith.
Oh, but I'm going to check out the chat on my phone, and that's how we discovered we weren't streaming.
Yeah,
That is.
right
Yep,
on.
fair enough.
Yeah.
Hotter than balls. This guy shows up,
Yeah,
right?
testicles.
and his shirt from head to toe is soaking wet, and he's like, "It's so hot out there.
is.
I'm sweating
He's
through
like,
my
is
shirt."
my back wet? And he turns around and
It's
we're
just
like, oh.
Yeah.
and,
It
he,
feels still wet.
and then he says, "I refuse to use AC."
Yes.
So you have air conditioning in your car, and
Of
you
course.
just refuse to use it.
Yeah. It's the summer, the spring. I like the climate. Even though it's hot,
I like the climate.
yeah, it's fucking brutal. But when it's like 8 degrees out for like 9 weeks straight and shoveling and cold,
Yeah, no, screw that.
I dream of these days of sweating. And
I
just feeling-
love sweating way more than being cold.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, hands down.
Without
You guys are
a doubt.
insane.
I-
When it's cold outside.
But that's a
Baby.
song I was going to sing. Oh,
Waiting for somebody to start singing. Actually, when we started the stream earlier and it didn't work,
yeah, you were
I
singing.
sang like the whole intro to Subterranean Homesick Blues by Bob Dylan, and I can't figure out why
Oh,
we
you were going
started
to say
that.
Subterranean Homesick Alien.
By Radiohead.
Radiohead. That's my favorite Radiohead. I forgot the other day. I remembered. That is one of my favorite albums, actually. And I'm not even like a...
Was that OK Computer?
Yeah.
Nice,
I'm not
yeah.
even a huge Radiohead fan, although I own all this shit. But
Yeah.
that is a great album.
I stopped listening to Radiohead
Like-
in Rainbows. That's the last CD I owned.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it got
They
too
said-
much after that. After that, I couldn't keep up.
Too techno-ish.
I
And
somehow ended
I
up
don't
with 2 of those. Did that ever happen to you? Like how did I get
End up-
2 of these CDs? And yeah.
Clearly you stole one and purchased one.
Clearly.
Clearly, yeah.
So
totally.
I will not re-sing Subterranean
Thanks, Meow
Homesick.
Dow.
For? What did Meow
For
Dow
the
do? I'm in
donation.
suspense. Thanks, Meow Dow. We appreciate it. And also, thank you for that awesome introduction, Meow Dow, J Dow, Justin Sadowski. Sorry, I'm like trying to think of all the names he uses. If you guys want to introduce next week's show, make sure you send a quick little video to withoutparole@gmail.com. And to my left, you're right, the one.
Oh, right. You didn't
The
introduce
only
me yet.
Michelle Varacchione.
I feel like this already happened.
This did kind of already happen.
It did.
116 times before, actually.
Mikey's sensei
wow.
the crap out of that microphone.
Hey.
Yes, it wasn't me. That makes me feel good.
Speaking of Mikey Sensei, there he is.
There you are. You got the chat.
Yeah, Mikey, that's a great album.
Thanks,
yeah,
Paul
my
Station
chat is
VR.
working.
For?
Yeah.
For his awesome donation.
Thank
it
you,
can't be
Paul
hotter
Station
than
VR.
balls
Thank you.
because if it's hot, it would make your balls hot.
Balls shouldn't be warm. They kills the sperm.
Yeah, so that's another great reason why winter is awesome, right? I just want to snuggle up in a
More
blanket,
fertile.
watch scary movies.
Perm
and-
relaxer.
You always want to do that.
Yeah, but it's way more fun. Like, do you really want to snuggle?
Nope, not when it's
hot-
sticky.
When it's hot out?
No.
No, I'm like, get away from me.
But I like going swimming when
I
it's
woke
hot
up
out.
in a literal
that in-
pool of sweat today, and I was like, ooh, can you imagine like snuggling with somebody?
No.
It's fucking disgusting.
No.
What a great introduction that was, Jada. I was singing a little song for our return. Absolutely loved it.
Yep.
But guys, just so you know, on every week on the Midnight Gamescast, we do obviously do this live now. Way less editing.
We do?
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're watching right now.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not sure why. How many people are watching?
How can you tell?
I don't know. You guys know? Can you tell? I can't tell. We don't have the
What's
ability.
up, Jock Jackson?
Hello, tell me.
But this is a PlayStation VR podcast.
Yes.
We think.
You guys want to talk about PlayStation VR stuff?
Sure.
I think so.
All right.
Let's do it.
Cool. Well, last week we got a bunch of games on the PlayStation Store for PlayStation VR.
Yeah.
First and foremost, there was Esper. It was a little
Yep.
puzzle-solving game about having
Ooh,
ESP
mind
powers.
control.
Also, Homestar VR.
Yep.
Homestar was interesting. I did a little Let's Play of that.
Yep.
I don't know. I'm sure somebody out there like Jay Dow probably finds it interesting. He's the kind of person that likes perfect though, so who can trust him? But one of our surprises last week was that wasn't announced and just kind of slipped under the radar was the Universal Classics for Pinball FX VR 2, which give us a new pinball table for Back to the Future,
Sweet.
E.T.
Yeah.
and Jaws. And I gotta say, I did like a
So fun.
2-hour live stream.
Yeah.
And I was probably the worst pinball player of all time.
What?
Yeah, oh, it was horrible.
No.
Yeah, oh,
Yeah.
God. Yeah, like the whole time I'm like, right before I started the stream, I was having these amazing games. I was like, I should have started the stream already.
Yeah.
And then I was like, fuck it, I'll have a great stream. And then I like pretty much sucked for 2 hours straight.
The Who
Paul
wouldn't have
Station
made
VR.
a
Have you
song
guys
about
seen
you?
the sale?
Yeah, there's a shitload of things on sale, VR and non-VR.
Yep.
I mean, we can jump right to the sale right now. You guys want to talk about the sale?
Wow. Yeah, let's
Jump
do
right
it.
in.
All right.
Yeah.
So this is the mid-year. Can you guys?
Yep, all right.
No, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
It was like
Oh, I
splash.
could, I could
you
hear
hear
it too.
It's like slapping a wet towel. It's like,
I'm a wet blanket. So this is the mid-year sale on the PlayStation Network, and I listed all of the PlayStation VR games that were on sale.
you did.
Keep talking and nobody explodes. That's 50% off.
Oh, I want that game, actually. I've been wanting that one.
You have somebody to play it with?
Maybe I'll
'Cause
get it
it's a
too.
two-player game.
I know, but
you
I
need
still
somebody
want
on
it.
the
So when I
couch.
do have somebody
Yeah.
over,
Yeah.
Oh, right, it is the couch thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
But 50% off. You should definitely get that. 2MD VR Football is 23% off, making it $10. You should definitely get that.
Right.
Even if you don't like football, I found that one to be a lot of fun.
yeah, you did like that one.
Yep. Doom VFR is half price, 50% off.
Nice.
Light Tracer, which I compared to having a puppy that pees all over everything. Adorable, but a pain in the ass. That's 50% off. Space Rift Episode 1 is 70% off. Which
Holy cow.
I went back to recently, and I gotta say, for 70% off, definitely pick that up.
Yeah.
It's not the greatest thing ever, but it's better than The Impatient, which is only 20% off.
Yeah.
Arizona Sunshine. Now, this is when you should
60.
buy Arizona Sunshine.
Yeah.
Right, because this makes it
Sunshine.
under less than $20. Did I say Sunshine?
You did.
Okay, well, I apologize.
I liked it. It's cool.
I'm a sunshiner. 60% off.
Cute.
This is less than $20. This is the only time
That's
you should
when
buy
absolutely
Arizona
you should.
Sunshine. $40 is too expensive for this game, and don't forget, for like $2.50 sometime later this month.
Unless
Hey, Les.
What's up, Les? We should be
he
getting.
said you're crazy for wearing a tie. It's too
Yeah,
hot.
he can't even
I'm
imagine
just
it.
crazy. Period.
He closes his eyes
True.
and tries to recall, like, imagine something in a tie. He can't do it. Okay.
Did you understand that?
What does that mean?
He says, I can't imagine wearing a tie when it's humid out.
Oh. Oh.
He closes his eyes,
Jesus.
tries to imagine it, and he can't do
Can't.
it.
Just
Got it.
blank.
Yeah.
Ace Banana is 70% off, and even for that price, I wouldn't buy it. Apex Construct
What was
Apex
Banana? What was
Construct.
that?
So you'd probably like it because you're shooting a lot of bows and arrows. You're using a bow to shoot arrows.
Yeah.
And it's a wave shooter where you shoot monkeys. It's awful.
Shoot monkeys? I don't want to shoot
She loves
monkeys.
bows and arrows, but she doesn't like shooting animals.
Just people?
Robotic animals only.
Apex Construct.
Robotic animals
Yeah.
only.
Okay.
Yes.
Speaking of which, Apex Construct is 45% off.
Robotic animals.
I love
Get it.
Bloody Zombies, and for 60% off, that makes it less than $10. You should definitely get that. Bravo Team, which we talked about yesterday.
Yes.
Damn it! I forgot to bring it back to
Even
you.
for 25% off, which makes it what, $30? Ooh, don't
Get it
waste your money,
at
kids.
$14.99.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I enjoyed it
I'm sticking to that too.
with the DualShock.
Okay, we made fun of you on the show yesterday.
Oh, yes, we did.
But I mean, I would never even pay 30. I mean, that I would say for $15.
Cornerstone
totally,
City
all right.
says, take the baseball cap off.
No.
No.
Dude, I just got. I
like you're
mean,
just
I'll
like,
show
no.
you.
If you
this,
ask
this
for
is
his
what's going on
pants
under the
off.
hat, right? But I can't.
Oh,
just-
you just like got water everywhere.
I took it off and it splash. I mean, I'll take whatever you guys want off for the right amount of money.
Oh, donations.
Whoa.
Just saying. Speaking of which,
Oh,
Donation.
was that enough?
Oh, for
Whoa,
Des,
dude, that's-
for Des and his antibiotics.
oh yeah, make sure.
That's
Hey,
awesome.
everybody. We'll take a break from the sales
Hey,
for
thanks.
a second. Make
Yeah.
sure.
Appreciate that.
What's that?
He liked me on the show.
Everybody,
a lot of fun with
everybody
that.
liked you on the show.
I liked being on the show.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Straka the VR feline, you are the bomb, yo. The bomb diggity.
Da bomb.
The bomb.
Diggity.
Yeah, Affleck was the bomb Phantom Joe. So
What else do we have?
make sure you tweet at Desro. Tell him to get better, man. He's still got pneumonia. I talked to him this morning.
Yeah.
And he tried to do laundry and almost passed out.
Wow.
And I was like,
That's
dude.
what happened when I had pneumonia. I almost like passed out from doing laundry. Yeah.
So maybe it's a laundry thing,
Yeah.
not so much a pneumonia thing.
No,
Or the
that's
two
really
combo.
happened.
Maybe.
It takes everything out of you.
Knock on wood. I've never had.
This isn't actual wood.
No, I know.
Yeah.
Knock on wood. I've never actually
That's not really what
had pneumonia.
Oh, knock on wood.
Ha. Wait.
Ah.
Dum, dum, dum.
You're
Okay,
just like,
now
ha.
you can.
Stop.
It's too hot for this. Too hot for TV.
Never had chickenpox either.
Send a tweet at Desra and tell him you want him to get better.
Yes.
Everybody all together at the same time right now. Tweet at Desra saying
Oh my.
we want you to feel better. This is a Game Cat action.
Yes. We must unite.
Just an observer. How much for Jeremy to lose his shirt?
Oh.
Hey,
Taking offers.
Well.
he could be bought.
Yeah, I'm pretty
I
cheap.
figure if we get a $1,000 donation, we'll all take our clothes off.
Yep.
I'll
I'm
split
leaving
it
my
with you.
pants though on because if Michelle's
For
taking
how
it-
much?
Well, I mean, I'll split it 3 ways. So you get
For how much?
$1,000, $333 a piece. We will take our clothes off completely.
That's not even
Completely.
my full car payment.
Yo, you're only working for an hour right now. This is the most you've ever made in an hour. All right. So
You
yeah,
don't know that.
Tweet at Desiree. Tell him to feel better. Castle Storm VR Edition, 70% off.
Damn.
Yes.
Not the greatest VR game ever made, but an awesome game. And for like, what's that, like $5? Definitely get that. Dying
my budget.
Reborn, 70% off. Again, not the greatest game, but for
No.
like $3, it's awesome. Farpoint is 25% off.
Why don't you already own Farpoint?
You should
is
already own
really
Farpoint.
the question.
Even I own that.
You don't.
You don't even own a
anything.
VR.
No. Yeah.
He plays Farpoint with the DualShock.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Please don't make that true.
Jado Perfect is 60% off. No one else cares. Shooty Fruity is 40% off, which Shooty Fruity is a great game. That's
okay,
a lot of
yeah.
fun. Sneaky Bears, which we love, is
I love
60%
Sneaky
off.
Bears.
Sprint Vector.
Sprint Vector for half price. Already a great game. You should own that already.
Alessandra went into without parole become a cam girl site
Now. Just now.
just this very second.
Just now.
Ns.
Sprint Vector half price. Stifled is 40% off. I would definitely say get that. The best deal of the week, however, is the Elder
Holy
Scrolls 5
shit.
Skyrim VR half price.
Wow.
Yeah.
Get it.
Yep.
If you don't, I know there's a lot of people out there who like just bought their PlayStation VR. I got a bunch of comments this week
Okay.
saying, "Thank you for convincing me to get a PlayStation VR. It's the best thing I ever bought." And if you don't have Skyrim already, go get it for half price. What a fucking amazing
Yeah,
deal!
wicked. Yep.
Like you don't even need the rest of these games on this list if you have
No.
Skyrim.
Absolutely.
Really think Perfect is a must buy, huh?
Who's this, J-Dow?
You know who it is.
God damn it, J-Dow.
I didn't even have to say it.
Get out of the chat. What do you think you have an opinion just because you introduced the show? Also, the Solus Project, 60% off. That's
I
another
grabbed
good
that one on sale.
Nice.
Yeah.
It was only $20 to begin with. So what's this, like $8.99, something like that?
Yeah, it was something $7.99.
Crazy.
All right, I'm gonna go see what I can get tonight.
Cold Iron is half price, which they already dropped the price recently, so definitely get that. Eve Valkyrie Warzone is 55% off. Pixel Gear, don't bother even for 70% off. Res Infinite, 40% off. You definitely need that. Starblood Arena is 70% off. You should definitely play that. Static, probably my favorite puzzle game of all time.
How long will the sales go on for?
This is, I think, a week.
I think it's, a
week?
till July. I forget what it said. July 1st through...
Well, today's the 3rd, so today's the 3rd. So
was it
it's the 3rd through...
Was it the 5th or the 7th, or was it longer than that?
I don't know.
I forget.
I don't know. If only we had some way of finding out.
I don't know how to do that.
Somebody answer.
Yeah. Tell us, machine.
Yeah, I mean, just go to
Machine.
just go to the store online. I don't know.
Yeah.
Static 60% off, definitely like one of my favorite puzzle games of all time. The
Yep.
Assembly, which Des and I did a Why We Love PSVR episode of recently, 65% off.
Yeah.
I don't remember if I gave this a 1 or a 2, but I definitely said you should have it, especially if it's on sale. And now it's especially on sale. VR Ping Pong, you guys.
Oh.
Oh.
Damn it. That was light.
It was light.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, VR Ping Pong, 70% off. I can't imagine anyone wanting that. And then Weeping Doll, 70% off. That game
But
will
you
last
didn't. Yeah, you didn't like that, did you?
Weeping Doll?
Yeah.
I surprisingly did, but only if you get it for 70% off. That means
Okay.
it's $3 for less than an hour. It's not terribly scary or anything like that,
I think
but it's
anything
fun.
that's $3, you just should get it.
Yeah, just
to try.
Otaku D,
how bad could
Right?
it be?
July 17th.
Oh,
Nice.
thank you.
The sale
So
ends.
Thank you very
it's
much.
2 weeks. That's
Yes.
awesome. Thank you, Otaku D.
2 weeks.
From South America, is that right? I don't know. Dave Station was saying he knows where you live. That's really strange. So what do you guys think? Should we talk about the games that came out last week?
Last week.
Last week.
We
We started the
talked
show
about.
multiple times. I don't even know.
We already talked about some of them. No?
Esper, Homestar VR we mentioned. Salaryman Escape also came out last week.
Yeah.
We were looking forward to that one. I did a Let's Play, and I
That's
was
the one
not.
you were excited
Nah,
about,
yeah.
right?
I was, but after Brian's review, it takes a little bit of convincing to get it. Did you end up liking it more after playing it longer?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
We already talked about Pinball FX VR 2. And then
Mikey, I'll put this. Does that work?
What's up?
Mikey thinks this needs a propeller stat on your hat.
Listen. This is my Danganronpa 3 Collector's Edition.
Oh, and you're getting it all
exclusive hat.
sweaty.
I bought 2.
Oh, I bought two.
One to use and one to store away forever, like the
That's
little
awesome.
fucking hoarder that I am. And then V Robot came out in the European territories in Australia,
Nice.
and for 15
Ha.
euros, quid,
Oh,
pounds.
Jesus. We did this last week.
I don't know what currency is.
Yeah.
Don't buy it. Check out the review. It
Yeah.
is like a tech demo, and it's an expensive tech demo at that. So what do you think, Michelle?
I think we should begin this episode the way we begin every live episode.
8 goddamn minutes.
8 goddamn minutes with the little game of Should We or Shouldn't We, where we put 90 seconds of the clock up on the counter the way that Jeremy likes it.
It's having trouble unsticking
Oh my
from.
God.
Oh, Jesus.
There it goes.
And we have 90 seconds
To tell
to
who
never
what?
do that again.
To tell you, the loyal Game Cats. Oh,
Wow.
We have been playing or watching, and whether you should also be playing or
I'm just
watching.
We have now a puddle on
Yes.
the table.
Oh,
Condensation.
Jesus.
Oh, Jesus.
This is just getting worse and worse.
It's getting worse. Yeah, I know. There's nothing
you can
around.
use my
No,
shirt.
no, don't use your shirt.
It's
No!
okay.
No.
The electronics.
Oh.
I'd rather save the electronics.
I was gonna
This is
say-
how much I love
I
you.
was gonna send Jeremy into the kitchen to get a paper towel.
It's too late.
Oh, now you're.
Bam, paper
Oh,
towel.
but now it's nice and cold on my leg.
Oh, then get the rest.
I enjoy it.
Yeah,
It's
let me
fine.
just wipe off the bottle here with your shirt. There we go.
Okay. Well,
That's
that's
it.
nice.
So 90 seconds to tell you, the loyal Game Cats, whether you should or should not be
Oh.
playing and or watching the things we've been playing and or watching.
Everything gets edited out.
Well, then this show is over. Who wants to go first?
I can go.
Yeah?
Go.
Yeah, sure.
All right, well then, on your mark, get set, and go.
First, I'll talk about a VR game. I'll talk about.
Fantastic.
I didn't really get a chance to talk about it last week, but Floor Plan.
Oh, okay.
So I started to play Floor Plan, and from the bit I played of it, I know I didn't finish it yet. I unlocked the other section of floors once you complete a certain number of puzzles. I was absolutely at this one certain puzzle. I'm thinking, this is pretty easy. And then it unlocked a bunch more floors to go to with different floors. Not that it's difficult, but I am finding it enjoyable, the game. So basically, you know what it is. It's you're in an elevator. You look over at the switches on the elevator. It seems like there's a, there's the suit.
Have I told you lately that I love you?
No, but it's nice to hear.
Even when you're not trying to be funny, I think you're hilarious.
Thank you. But yeah, so I dig it. I like the whole system. It's basic. I mean, it's not a complicated game.
No.
Straightforward.
In fact, the fact that it's taken you 2 weeks to play a 45-minute game.
Well, you remember.
Oh, you
Gone
have no
Home?
idea,
Yeah.
Brian.
Gone
Jesus.
2 years later.
8-9 months to do Gone Home. It was like
Right,
a
3
2-hour
hours.
game.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I like it. It's solid. It looks good, and the puzzles are basic, but they do require a little bit of, what room was that I think I saw that
Right.
in?
Yeah.
A lot of back and forth, but at least it's not a long load screen to jump between the floors, and they at least give you, hints when you look at the buttons of what you're going to press, what was in that room, so you can be like,
A lot of trial and error, I thought.
Yeah, a little bit.
But
Throwing shit at things and seeing what happens.
But then when you discover the solution, you're like, oh, that made sense.
Yeah,
Right.
absolutely.
Nice.
So
Still
not
at the
too
big
so not too difficult at all.
No.
I'm a big fan of Floor Plan, and they were also the same team that made Along Together.
Oh,
Jason
I
Bailey
didn't get a
beat
chance
Floor
to
Plan
check it
in
out.
under 7 minutes.
Oh,
Yeah, once you know all the
shit.
solutions, it's
That's
definitely pretty
impressive.
easy.
There's a few things I can do in under 7 minutes, but neither of them are on my PlayStation console.
Little Star is not on your PlayStation console.
I can't get the VR porn to work. I've given up on it.
Yeah, I would help you, but I feel like we would just never see you again.
Be like, Brian, get out of the room quick.
Yeah, right.
You got it
Why
working.
doesn't he show up to the podcast anymore?
Yeah.
Right. Why is Jeremy all sticky all the time?
Gross.
Are you up next, Asia?
I guess so.
All right. Well then, wait. Hold on a second. I don't know what's going on. Let me do
Who
this.
knows what's going on?
Let me do this real quick.
Oh, you're gonna make something happen?
No,
Ooh.
no, that wasn't supposed to happen.
Did they see the screen go
They
like
did.
that?
They
Nice.
did. All right. On your mark. Get set. Go.
Okay, I am going. I'm going to talk about
Okay, now.
Esper.
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 I hear it's a good game.
It was a good game. I enjoyed it. I played almost a full hour of it. You have one move controller and you're moving like these little blocks and balls around in the room, and they're giving you more blocks and balls around. What? What?
What?
Jeremy likes moving balls around.
Yeah.
Well, they go with me wherever I go.
Yeah. I quit the show after this one. I'm done. But it's like $7.99. It's a puzzle game. It wasn't that difficult at first, but I did get stuck about an hour in. There was the last one, and I got so frustrated also because it was so hot having the VR and no AC that I did not finish it, unfortunately. But I do recommend it though. I thought it was good. It was good for what it was.
Yeah.
Yep.
So how do you control everything?
With your mind.
But like controllers in reality?
You would have to bring out the move controller. Luckily, you only need one, so you'd be good at this personally.
Sweet.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Only one. Cool.
Nice.
I made sure to charge it last night before going to bed. I felt pretty proud of myself. Yeah. But yeah, no, you pick them up like the ball or the block, and then you have like these tubes that you have to glide them through. But if there's like glass there,
Stop.
it'll stop. Yeah, it was painful, but
Yeah, I liked Esper a lot.
I liked it though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did. I was doing a first impression live stream,
Yeah.
and then 2.5 hours into it, the game ended. And I was like, oh, it's over. I beat the game. So my first impression live stream is a complete playthrough.
Right.
Oh, you beat it,
And it was
on the
2
live stream.
Yeah.
So it was 2 hours. So I got like halfway through.
It took me about 2.5 hours, but I was definitely stuck on things I probably shouldn't have been stuck on.
Right.
Because it's like there were certain things where I was like, like there was one point, and you can see in the live stream where I was like trying to just clearly make this thing go
Right.
exactly where I thought it should go.
Yeah.
And there were no walls or anything preventing it from going there.
Yeah.
But the developers were
okay.
like, oh, this wasn't what we had in mind, so we're just not going to let you do that.
Do you remember it pretty clearly? So I'm on the one that has like there's a long box and then just a regular size box.
Is it a long box or a panel?
A long
It's
box.
a different one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm stuck and I really want to go back actually
Is this one with
and beat
water?
it. No.
No, okay.
Ooh, there's water.
Yeah, the one there was one with water that got me, and then one with like this panel that you that you throw something at and then it falls off. And I don't know. It's
Okay.
two puzzles really stumped me.
Right.
And I'm sure most people
This
would
was my
probably
first
blast them.
stump.
People were trying to help me during the stream. They were trying to tell me what to do, and I'm like, I need somebody to hear, to be like pointing at things. And, like,
Right.
do this and do that.
But you have a headset
But
on, you wouldn't be able to see.
them. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. so,
I feel like that wouldn't work out for
so
you.
what you're trying to say was I was beyond help.
You are
100 people
beyond help.
watching.
How many people?
Yeah.
100.
That's awesome.
Yay.
Gamertag told us.
What's up,
Ratings have
Gamertag?
dropped.
The rain. Stop.
Let's
Europe, Asia.
Yes.
see. I keep doing these weird transitions. I'm like, oh, there's our names, but that's not what I wanted to do. And instead, actually, I wanted to do the timer so that I could say,
the timer for
on
you.
your mark, get set, go. So I watched a movie this week. I went to the theater.
Oh my God!
Theater?
You left the house.
I left the house and I saw. Actually, so I was trying to. I was supposed to go on a date. And kind of bailed at the last minute, and I just went to see Hereditary by myself.
Oh, I was curious of that one.
Yeah, okay, so here's the deal, right? You and I saw It Comes at Night,
Yes.
right? We went
Yeah.
to the theater and saw that. And so in that,
Nothing came at night.
nothing came
Stupid.
at all.
Yeah.
Seriously?
And before
Yeah,
that, you and I saw The Witch together.
Yeah.
These movies, all three of them,
Yeah.
made by the same group of people, A24.
Oh,
or
Yes.
jeez.
A26.
They make A24, I believe.
24.
They
Wasn't
do a
The
lot of
Witch
stuff.
awful?
Which was awful. It Comes at Night was awful, and I didn't know
Yeah.
Hereditary was made by them. So I'm sitting in the
Oh,
theater, being
no.
like, "Here, the movie's starting. I'm so excited." And then A26 comes up on the screen, and I'm like, "Fuck!" I'm so pissed off.
No
Here I am.
spoilers, please.
Well, have I ever spoiled anything for you ever?
No,
Right?
that's me. I do
Yeah.
that.
Never. No. and so I was pissed off. I was like, "Oh no!" I'm like, "Here I am. I'm in for another awful movie."
Right.
And I will say that like it was the best A24
Oh
movie.
shit! They
by
gave it
far.
great reviews. People
Which
are loving
is
it.
another reason I
Really?
was scared of
No,
it.
because they gave all the others a great
Yeah, usually
review.
when
Yeah.
it's like great reviews, it's like
Didn't they do
total shit.
Upgrade? That other one, Upgrade, was that them too?
didn't
was
see that.
No, that was something House. That was pretty damn good. I saw that.
They did a couple other movies that I haven't seen that I heard were good, but
Yeah.
this was actually suspenseful, kind of scary at moments, and no, I really enjoyed it, beginning to end. Bam.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Hereditary was so overrated. Walked out in the cinema so pissed off.
Oh
the
no.
cinema.
Oh, Lee.
The cinema.
Who said that?
Lee Bonner.
Oh, sorry, Lee.
Sorry.
Yeah, Lee. I don't know why I like this so much. Maybe because I saw that logo at the beginning, I was like, this is gonna be awful.
Yeah.
And so
But
it
you
really
went
lowered
in-
my expectations.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is gonna be really boring and slow, and nothing's gonna happen. And quite the opposite. A lot of stuff did happen.
Yeah.
Right.
And it got. Yeah, and I will say without spoiling anything, the last 5 to 10 minutes where I'm just like, I don't know what I'm watching right now.
Yeah.
And I'm sort of surprised that they're showing what they're showing, and it was just the whole thing's slightly confusing, but also like something I'd never seen in a movie before. And I'm
Interesting.
not saying good or bad, just something very different.
Reviews
So
are
Lee.
bullshit for sure.
I had a
Paul
similar
Station.
experience.
Yeah.
I did not want to see Jurassic World. What's this new one? Jurassic.
The newest one?
Yeah.
I want to
Forbidden
see it.
Something. Or another?
Something.
Yeah.
I mean, the
Is it
very
already out? When did it come
Yeah,
out?
For a
2 weeks
little
ago,
while.
I think.
Has it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
You want to go see it?
I do.
Okay.
she wanted to see it. I had no interest in seeing it, so I'm like, all right, we'll go.
No spoilers.
So I went.
There were dinosaurs
I fell asleep during the
Colors.
first one. Like, honest to God, I fell asleep. I thought it was
during the
shit.
first Jurassic World.
This newer one, yeah, with Chris Pratt.
That movie was fucking terrible.
I thought it was stupid. Everyone
It's-
loved it, so I
exactly.
had no interest to see this one. I'm going to tell you.
I was just
thought it
happy
was
to have
fucking
another
great.
Jurassic.
I
Park.
never watched a trailer
I love
for
it.
this new one because I had that much no interest
Same.
in seeing it, and I thought it was great
Really?
because for what it was, a Michael Bay
Yeah.
type of movie, if you will. I thought it was pretty damn good. And also, go check
Jurassic
out the
World
trailer
is
for
bad.
Mandy, the Nicolas
Mandy.
Cage movie coming out. I'm telling you, I still like Nick Cage. Check out the trailer for Mandy. It looks fucked.
Does
Okay.
it have the Barry Manilow song?
No, it does not.
When you kiss me and stop me from shaking.
But check it out.
Aaron
It
Burnett
looks
getting
fucked.
back on VR track. Are we getting more aim controllers games?
No.
Aim controller games?
yeah,
Oh.
Firewall.
Oh yeah.
Firewall.
Firewall
There
0
you
Hour
go.
comes
It's
out.
true.
Hold on a
Firewall,
second.
the 28th, right?
Yep.
August.
Yep. August 28th somewhere. There's news somewhere
Wow.
here.
Yeah, right here,
You got it in your head?
right
Wow.
in my head.
Good job,
Perfect.
Jeremy.
Actually, since
Right? Where is it?
since we're on topic, let's check out the new trailer
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
for Firewall.
Firewall.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
We
Here it is.
We can do that. We have trailers.
Peggy 12.
Peggy 16. That's not the right one.
Peggy should have
Which
been 18.
one is this? Oh, this one looks
This
decent.
is detached.
I thought this one looks interesting.
Lee says Mandy looks amazing.
Thank you.
Nick Cage is the man.
I love him. Even though he really makes some poor choices in movies lately, I still think he's a really intense actor.
Here, give me a second here.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Huge R6 fan.
Give me a second. Let me try to figure out where the Firewall trailer went. You guys can talk amongst yourselves.
Oh, thank you.
Who used to... Church lady. That's who used to do that. Dana Carvey, right? Talk amongst yourselves.
Talk amongst yourselves.
I forgot about... Whatever happened to those good 90s type of things? Like Wayne and Garth, the church lady.
Gaggle of
It's
Jules.
Pat.
What games are you going to play all day tomorrow? You got
Oh,
the day off. That's awesome.
I got the day
I
off
got
tomorrow,
the day
too.
off tomorrow, too.
But,
I'm going to a barbecue pool party.
too many things to do to play video games.
Yeah.
VR games. Anyways, what are you doing, Michelle? Barbecue, you said?
Yeah, pool
For
and barbecue.
July 4th?
Yeah, it's going to be in like Boston, so that kind of sucks.
I gotta
'cause
go
don't
out
like
there, too, and I don't want to.
I don't want to drive that far.
I gotta see
so
the
far.
fireworks and shit.
But,
Whoa, look at all those comments pour through.
But
All right, I
it's
found it.
You're like, please stop talking.
Please stop. That was horrible. All right, let's check out the trailer for Firewall 0 Hour coming out in a month and a half.
All right.
Here we go. Blood and violence. We love some blood and violence.
Right. Now they have peril as a warning. You ever see those?
Peril?
Peril
yeah,
is
like
a warning.
peril is
Like
warning.
damsel in distress should
Yeah.
be a warning.
Oh.
Yeah.
I will say this looks pretty incredible. Because the last few pieces of gameplay footage
I
we'd
already
seen,
like it better than Bravo Team.
the last few pieces of gameplay footage we'd seen showed a lot of this and a lot of doors opening and a lot
Right.
of accessing computer terminals, but not a lot of firepower, like not a lot of shooting.
Like what's actually
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
and so in this one started off and it's like bam, 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 like shooting fucking things like crazy.
Coffee talk with Mike. Yes,
Coffee talk.
Robert Meadows. That's
Nice.
right.
What's up, Robert Meadows?
Hey.
But this looks pretty
Everyone's
incredible.
here.
This is 4v4. There's really no single player. You can play single player with bots. But yeah, for $40 and an excuse to use your aim controller, let's hope it feels good.
I know, right?
This looks pretty phenomenal.
It's the one thing. Whenever you watch like VR games that require aim control and you watch them shoot, you're like, they're not even aiming at them. You know, but when you're actually playing the game, it looks like you're aiming
Gamer
at them.
tags say the quality is much better in the stream.
Sweet.
Nice.
Fantastic.
That's really good to hear.
This looks.
Brian,
I
the
think this
quality
looks
of your
fun.
stream is a
I
lot
agree
better.
with what. Over
Yes,
here,
Mandy
I'm
is a
hoping
movie.
it's not overrated though. Kev Gret.
Yeah, we there's a lot we don't know. Dave Station VR actually put up a decent video about being cautious of pre-ordering this one,
Yeah.
just because of the people who are behind it. One of the
Right.
developers, Adam Orts.
Well, we'll all just wait for you to put that review up.
Yep. Because I'm buying it no matter what.
I get nervous
Yeah.
though
Sure.
because these certain titles is very few that you are this excited about, and then sometimes when they arrive, they're like not what you expected.
Are
And
you-
I'm
Right.
hoping this one is.
So are you this excited about this game?
As you are?
I'm not very excited about Firewall.
Oh, I thought you were loving it. Like
I'm-
up to play.
I think the trailer looks good.
Yeah.
Right, but
I'm
being,
excited about Firewall.
But being a 4v4 Rainbow Six style tactical shooter, I'm like, okay, like that's not my style of first person shooter.
Yeah.
Right.
I would love something that like, because I'm bad with teams.
I see.
Anytime I do like online multiplayer of any kind,
Yeah.
I don't want to be on a team because I'm usually the guy that like has like 100 deaths and 2 kills.
Well, that's different.
My
I'm with
kill
you.
death ratio is awful, and I always bring a
Right.
team down.
I'm
And I
the
don't want to
same
be
way.
that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the exact same way because I just don't want to put in the effort. You know what I mean? It's like, ugh. And I know what you mean. I'm not
these
experienced.
are my kind of games.
Like these older, I mean,
You're
these
a Call
younger
of Duty
kids.
girl.
Yeah,
But
Call
this-
of Duty all the way.
Yeah, I mean, but this looks decent. I like the Rainbow Six where you take it slow and you peek around corners.
So
and
you
you
do
take,
like that?
Yeah, that I do.
Okay.
But it's just the run and gun and against other people, and I'm always dead because I don't know the hiding spots. I don't know where you camp. I don't know where you snipe from, and I just walk out after I spawn and I'm shot and I'm dead. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
I would be the one that shot you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you would. You would. I
Listen,
would.
you're talking mad game
I
right
am.
now.
I am.
Right?
Look, she's ready.
I
She's
know,
like,
I'm
log
nervous.
on. I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Log on.
On
to it.
August
Yeah.
28th, we're gonna see.
Oh shit.
We're gonna see exactly
Oh shit.
how good you are at this.
Oh,
Because
shit.
I'm curious.
Yeah.
Michelle's gonna take us all down. This does have a.
And Des, all 4 of us. We'll
that-
go out and see what happens.
I would love to have a without.
That would be
parole.
really fun.
It'll eventually
guys.
be Michelle be like, just you guys stay in this corner. Let me clear out the hall. I'll be
Stop.
back.
Yeah, that might
Watch
be the
me be
case.
terrible at it. Shut up.
But there's also for anyone who's new to PlayStation VR and doesn't have an aim controller yet because you didn't buy it with Farpoint or whatever, or Bravo Team if you happen to spend money on that. this will have an AIM bundle out there for $80. So that means you're getting the controller for $40. That's not a bad deal.
Right.
Yeah.
So definitely look forward to that.
I lost who had said it earlier, but someone said they still weren't sold on the AIM controller.
Oh, really?
And
so
that was surprising to me. I wish I knew who that was. Sorry.
So not being sold on the, it's like fucking Siren Central
It is.
today.
I know.
Yeah,
it's all the
there's-
forest fires
right.
out there in the
2,
city of
3.
Worcester.
God damn it! I've watched every
slept
single one.
again.
Yes.
I can read your mind.
Okay, stop it. But like, it's understandable that someone wouldn't be sold on the AIM controller because I think the only 2 games that have used it really well so far, are
Farpoint.
and Dick Wild, right? Because Doom felt a little laggy.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Doom
Bravo
did feel a
Team
little laggy.
Felt a little laggy.
Thank you, Gabriel, for your donation.
Hey,
You're awesome, Gabriel.
Yay!
Thank you
Been
very
telling
much.
people about the channel on Star Trek VR. Yes.
nice.
Fucking Star Trek VR is awesome, huh?
Yeah, you've done the Next Generation DLC yet?
I haven't done the DLC.
Ay, Dios mío. Definitely need to do the DLC. The Next Generation is the bomb.
Yep.
Diggity. Yeah, I don't know. So the AIM controller, I feel like the only people that knew how to program it properly, were Impulse Gear, who made Farpoint.
Yeah.
So I don't know. So that's why I'm curious. If Firewall 0 Hour feels like as responsive as Farpoint did,
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm all about it. Like, even
Oh,
if it's
yeah.
not my style of game, I'm totally all about it.
Yeah.
But Bravo Team just didn't feel one-to-one enough.
There was always just something off.
Yeah.
In Bravo Team.
Yeah, I was always pushing the aim controller just a little bit to
Yeah.
the side when I didn't feel like I'm aiming right down the
think I
sights, and I'm like,
Talked about it in the show where I was like,
Yeah.
"Am I even looking at it right? Like, what's going? Is it me? you
Yeah.
know, it wasn't me.
I'll have to let you know if I try it with the aim controller.
fucking
You-
ridiculous. DualShock 4.
Gosh.
DS4 all the way, baby.
You're crazy. But
For Christopher Hart, it works perfectly with Doom for him for the aim controller. Well, that's good.
have you
On his PS4 Pro. See, I didn't play it on the Pro, and
I
it
did.
did not work perfectly.
No.
But you did?
Yeah, I think I don't know if Christopher has played Farpoint for comparison's sake, and if you have, let us know in the comments. Because I think if I was playing Doom or Bravo Team without having played Farpoint first, I would have been like, yeah, this feels good.
Right.
Yeah, but then by comparison, I'm like, oh, then there's something different here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very selfishly, I'm going to bring up the Persistence because the
All right.
Persistence is my most anticipated PlayStation
It
VR
is.
game, and the official countdown to launch has begun. It is
Nice.
only
Nice.
21 days away. It's coming out July 24th. That's literally 3 weeks
So
from today.
excited.
I mean, I think I will.
Not that I'm counting.
So here's the thing. I've been playing a lot of. Anybody who's friends with me on the PlayStation Network will know this already. But I've been playing a lot of Spelunky lately. Have you played Spelunky?
Never, but I know.
What?
Yeah, no.
Have you played Spelunky?
No.
Have you played Spelunky? Okay, Spelunky's like maybe one of the best video games ever made.
Yeah.
Right? It's like a little 2D side-scrolling game.
It's like released on everything.
Released on everything,
Yeah.
procedurally generated.
Yeah.
It's roguelite.
Meow Dow asked, sorry, what game I'm most excited for. The new Sculptor VR, which is already out, I know. I need to buy that. That is my most...
How much time did you spend with Cool Painter VR?
A lot.
Oh, okay.
A lot.
I was curious.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, no, Sculptor
I-
VR is definitely better than Cool
I
Painter VR.
probably picked that up, like... I think that might be the most I've ever played, my most ever played game.
Wow.
It's Cool
Whoa.
Painter.
Wow.
Yeah.
More than Horizon Zero Dawn?
That's not
On VR.
Oh, VR.
Jesus.
Okay.
Do you have pictures of your creations?
Um,
Next week, you need to send me pictures of your Cool Painter VR creations so
Right.
that we can show them next week on the show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah?
All right.
Okay.
Let's see what
Before Aiden forgets, you
save-
should
I
have
didn't
him
save
paint
all
a
of them.
picture of what it looks like on the inside in the womb.
Before Aiden
Forgets, yeah. Have him get
Right.
in there and be like, just paint reds and purples, dark
But yeah, so
crimson.
Sculptor VR, I gotta get on that. I
Yeah.
gotta play that one.
So I've been playing a lot of Spelunky.
All right, go on, Brian.
There's a reason I'm bringing this up. And actually, anybody who is friends with me on the PlayStation Network, it probably looks like I'm playing this thing constantly because I play it on my Vita.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And I play it like sometimes like before I crawl out of bed in the morning or sometimes before I go to bed at night.
Yeah.
And then like I just like leave my Vita in rest mode.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And then I wake up and I see that it looks like I've been playing Spelunky all night long.
32 hours straight, you know.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm like, because my usually it says I'm offline on my PlayStation 4, but on my Vita, it's like
yeah.
it overrides that.
Yep.
So so the deal is like this is a procedurally generated roguelike game,
Yep.
and the Persistence is very similar, but it's a first person horror game,
Yep.
and I'm like, so I'm kind of preparing for the persistence by playing a shitload of Spelunky, even though the two games are barely related at all.
Yeah.
So funny.
Right? It's totally random. But Spelunky, for anyone who doesn't have Spelunky yet, holy crap, it's not VR, but it's, yeah, top 10 favorite games of all time.
Wow.
I've spent probably 100 hours in that game in the last 3 months.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Mr. Gamecat, can I roll? Oh, don't go to work. Don't do it.
No.
Don't do it.
Listen, if you're going to go to work, then please drop off per Benjamin.
Demand
and
a
we'll
Shell
take care of him.
Sculptor VR live stream.
I think we should do that. You should totally do a live stream.
There's so much to read.
I guess I gotta set up live stream at my house.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. We haven't
With
done that
air
yet?
conditioning.
We haven't done that
Oh,
yet.
well, we should totally do that. All right. You guys want to check out a new trailer for a new game?
Sure.
Yes.
All right.
Yes,
we're going
yes,
to
yes.
check out. This is Blunt Force by.
Christopher Hart agrees on Spelunky.
Nice.
Yeah.
Christopher's got it going on. This is Blunt Force by Monad Rock, and you might remember the developer Monad Rock from Summer Fun Time. Is that what it's called? Summer Funland. Remember the carnival games
It's
like
like-
looking thing? That,
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So, but we still haven't gotten that on PlayStation VR. So let's check out the trailer for their new game,
Sure.
Blunt Force. Peggy 12. What? Why is everything is detached?
You love this game, Brian.
This
Are
is-
you subliminally trying to tell people?
This is okay. You know what? Since we're watching the trailer for Detached, Detached was supposed to be out this week,
Yep.
July 5th, I think. So like supposed to come out in a couple days.
Yep.
We got the notification that this is actually got delayed till the 19th. Jacob Quinta from Anchar Studios sent out an email. This is a quote from him. "We focused on passing the certification while forgetting the distribution forms need to be filled out a good chunk of time ahead of launch date. We assure you that both the PlayStation VR and non-VR versions are ready to launch." So because of some snafu in paperwork, this game is not getting released on time.
Huh.
How fucking stupid is
dumb.
this?
Well, at least
Right.
it's not.
This looks good,
because
though.
Of,
Detached?
Yeah, it looks decent.
Yeah. It looks good, but now we have to wait till the 19th to play it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pretty crazy.
So
Any
let's
price
try,
point
let's
on
try
that one
the.
yet?
Detached. So it's going for $24.99 on Steam,
Okay.
and so because of that, that's what we're assuming it's going to go for. But
Sorry, LS, I don't think any more picture in the picture for VR theater.
yeah, unfortunately not. We might be able to make that happen eventually, but right now we're definitely still working out a few details.
LS, when are you gonna send us an intro?
Yeah, right.
Right?
Unless we still
Show us your
Still don't
face.
know what he looks like.
I know.
after all of these.
Right.
I was gonna say after all these years, but it's probably been 2 years
I
since I
feel
last
like
started
I've
watching.
known you for so long.
This is so strange that like none of my trailers are where they're supposed to be. So sorry about this, guys. Obviously, when you do things live, you can't edit the way you want to. So now we can finally check out the trailer
Hooray.
for
Here we go.
Blunt Force. So let's
The
check that out.
anticipation is killing me.
Mikey wants to know if it's about smoking weed. Blunt Force.
All these stoners are the same. Monad Rock. See, look, we found the right trailer.
Monad. There it is. There's that
Click, 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 click.
famous handless. I mean,
The armless.
bodiless.
This reminds me of
hands.
Broken Sword.
Ooh.
It was like a French bistro and a bomb.
Whoa,
goes
where'd
off.
that tank come from?
A fucking tank.
Get out of my bar.
I love how beautiful this looks, but I'm like,
Oh, this is really going back and forth, huh?
right?
Yeah.
We were just like drinking coffee, and now we're shooting fuckers.
Right. Remember how it used to be before the war?
The war broke out 3 seconds ago. It was crazy.
Yep. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh.
Fancy hats to guns. All right.
What's the probability that the game
can
actually
we fly
looks this
that
good?
plane?
It would be great if it looked that good, but
Yeah, there's no
Yeah.
way in hell.
no.
No.
Oh, look at the rose. Half the rose.
Craziness.
Yeah.
That looks pretty good.
It does look pretty good.
The fact that we still haven't gotten Summer Funland is a little disconcerting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, somebody said it was coming out. Who just said that?
Summer Funland?
Yeah, somebody said it was. They gave us a date.
Cool.
And the date, July 3rd. Nope, that
Yeah.
was something different. Picture in a picture. I lost it, but there was something on
Robert
here about
Meadows.
Blunt
That's what you
Force.
get for using Adele, Brian.
That's true. He's using
Yeah.
Adele.
That's what I get for being me, Robert Meadows. Right? If I knew how to use OBS properly, I probably wouldn't have all these issues.
What's not to like about fighting Nazis?
Let me just check something real quick here. Oh, okay. The one I actually checked is correct. So, guys, what we didn't talk about were games that are coming out this week.
This week.
This week.
Detached obviously got delayed. We just talked about that, but
Which
we
is
got
a bummer.
2. Count them.
1, 2.
2.
Surprise releases on the PlayStation Store today, just before we went live. I noticed that not only The Walker, which we watched a preview of, that was up for $19.99. But we also on theater we watched 18 Floors, and it went up to $14.99. So we have 2 new games to play today. After this stream is over, I'll definitely be checking both of them out. I've already bought them. I've already downloaded them. We're good to go. But now I just need to check them out. I have no idea what these games are actually like.
Right.
The Walker, yeah. What is that about?
The Walker looks like it mixes like traditional stuff,
Walking?
like spells or something, with current modern day weapons and it's shooting. It looks like a wave shooter.
Like mage?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
I have no idea. It's it's confusing because all the trailers we've seen so far, I can't tell if it's full locomotion or if you just stand in one spot and you shoot things.
Yeah.
It looks very wave shootery, and all the trailers we've seen so far make it look wave shootery.
So it'll be a surprise.
Yeah.
It'll be a bit of a surprise.
Yes.
I want to say at some point we got confirmation that it has full locomotion, but I'm like, I still haven't played it, so I don't want to say anything. Let's take a look
Raise
at...
Dragon Lair. When are the reviews coming?
What was the question?
When are the reviews coming?
Oh, yeah, I don't know. I have to play them first. That is definitely a thing. Let's check out. We'll see what the trailer for The Walker looks like, and maybe you guys will agree with me here that.
A little bit confusing.
So every trailer we've seen so far has been very dark like this, right?
Yeah.
And it seems like you're like in the back alleys of some Asian city.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, Subway. I like Subways.
Kevgret the Walker, where you don't do any walking. Dev trolling us.
Right. Is that a possibility? So there were swords right there, right?
Yep.
And then I know there's some kind of spells in here. You can like actually like modify your weapons with spells.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I like the horror vibe going on here.
Nobody wants that to happen on the subway.
No.
I mean, there are people on the subway that I like it to happen to.
Well,
just not
it's
myself.
a little different, yeah.
Right. So you can see like that sword was equipped with some sort of like freeze or rock
something. Yeah,
power.
Stone.
Exactly, and just fucking shattered the fuck out of him. Then we get an old gun here. So all sorts of stuff going on.
Yeah, it's too hard to tell if it's full locomotion or not. But I mean, they don't give you enough. They just show a few blockages.
Lewis Knight live streamed it apparently.
Awesome.
Sweet.
And did we get any impressions about Lewis Knight's live stream?
I know, right? Is he? Oh, come back. Not yet. Hold on.
All right. And then of course for that, so Walker was $20, and then for $15, let's check out that trailer. We'll see if that's any good. Oh,
everyone.
This did not seem like a game for everyone.
18 floors.
Because this looked like a escape the room style scary game. If
That's
I
what I
correctly,
thought it was.
Right?
Yes. Yeah.
So I mean, how scary could it be if the rating is for everyone?
Well, when they rate a VR game and they say it's everyone, does that mean 12 and over? Or is it got to be the same ratings as everybody else?
No, it would still have to be the same.
Even for like 2-year-olds.
Yeah, because it doesn't matter like who the console's for. The ESRB still has to rate by the same standards.
All right.
Lewis said, "Wait for the sale," said Dave Station.
Lewis said, "Wait for the sale," said Dave Station. Who said it? Dave Station or?
Dave Station said that Lewis said to wait for the sale.
Lewis said to wait for a sale on on the Walker.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
So that doesn't sound promising.
So what? So what we're saying
pretty
is
much
the
what I'm
Walker
getting at.
sounds
Yes.
Bad. All right.
This looks interesting. I mean, what's going on?
It does look interesting, but I don't see how a 9-year-old could.
I don't know.
You know.
You're all over this for everyone thing.
Be weirded
what
out
are you
by
supposed? What are you supposed to do though?
Like I said, from what I've heard, it's a very escape the room style.
Yeah.
So I'm curious to know.
Escape the train.
Maybe
style.
all 18 floors of the train.
Yeah, or 8. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, when we go back to our us.
Yeah, 18 floors, but it's a train. Well, floor doesn't
It's a
have
very
to be
tall train.
a building. Floor is something you stand on, right?
Yes.
So they might just be 18 carts to the train. They didn't want to call it 18 carts. Oh.
18 carts.
Looks like it's maybe get from one cart to the other in the train till you get to the conductor and stop the
I
locomotive.
think you should email the dev.
Yeah. We'll find out. Lloyd! Can Lloyd tell us down in the basement?
John is in the basement. Listening to medicine. I'm on the pavement. I was just waiting the whole time for someone to say basement.
Again.
Guys, are you familiar with Amy Hennig? This was in the news last week. Amy Hennig's one of the creators and directors of the Uncharted series.
Yes.
Nice.
She hasn't been with Naughty Dog for a while. She moved over to EA and was working on Star Wars games.
Okay.
And she was supposed to be doing quite a big project with EA, but an article came out on Eurogamer this week that said she left EA back in January and has since created her own independent studio.
That's exciting.
Yeah, so now this is a quote from Amy Hennig. I'm working independently and staying independent. I just started my own small little independent studio. That seems to be the word of the day.
Loves that word.
I'm consulting with some people. I'm hoping to bring some people on board. I would love to have a little company of about 6 to 8 people, 15 at
People
most.
is the word now.
and do some more projects. Do some VR stuff. I'm consulting with some VR companies and doing a ton of research.
Sweet.
Now that's
huge.
really interesting to me.
Yeah.
Because when you have somebody who was integral.
See you, Gamertag VR.
Bye, Gamertag.
Later, bud.
Thanks for watching.
Somebody who's integral with the Uncharted series.
Yeah.
And then doing something as big as something like at EA with their Star Wars games. And then like she was like, oh, I want to see what I can do with VR.
Right.
Now, the size of the studio means it's not going to be like, there's no way it's going to be a giant project.
But
it's
we've
not gonna be
seen
a
people
huge-
without any experience, one-man
Sometimes
studios
make
belt
even
out
better.
some decent stuff.
Yep.
You know?
Absolutely. Like
I think it
Pirate
sounds
Flight.
very
Pirate Flight?
well,
one-man development studio.
Yeah, there was another one too earlier than that.
Cavernous Wastes.
Yes, that one too. Yeah,
That Cavernous Wastes was fantastic. I like that quite a bit.
that was one I had a difficulty with.
I didn't
Just
play
in
that
motion
one.
sickness.
After a little while, I did with that one. I played that one for a while,
Yeah.
and I started getting a little like, oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I fell into like this zen-like state where I was just like enjoying like traversing the caverns.
Yeah.
And then there was suddenly combat, and I'm like, all right, I'll take some combat. And then it kind of like got
What's
into
that
be
go for?
more of an action game. It was $10 when it launched. So if it's ever on sale, you should definitely pick it up. So,
Okay.
I've seen it for like $5, I think.
All right.
Yeah.
Whoa. Massimo Giordani, thank you.
Thank you very much.
We get a donation.
We
Yep.
did.
Thank you very much.
An
Much
orange
appreciated.
one.
I like orange.
Yeah.
Is that
I
doesn't
like
mean they're
orange.
taking it back?
No.
And then something else I wanted to bring up briefly is that on PSVR this week.
This week.
I went back and I took a look at the list of all. You remember this on the PlayStation blog? The 30 games that were supposed to come out spring 2018.
Subships Geek
Yeah.
Out.
I went back and took a look at that list, and as it turns out, 19 of them still weren't out.
Yep.
19.
Yeah, we were talking about that yesterday. That was that's insane.
I watched that.
Insane.
Yeah, I was watching that yesterday or the day before.
Now, like, to be fair, there's a ton of crap on this list, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but for 19 of them,
19.
I mean,
Like so,
Jesus.
like something like Detached. When Detached didn't come out when it was supposed to, because of some paperwork,
Yeah.
right? I'm like, there's no one over at Sony Lloyd in the basement, like pushing these things out the door, being like, fill the paperwork out later.
Yeah.
Let's push it out the door on release date. People are
Yeah.
waiting for this game,
Lloyd's gonna contact you someday and be like, "Why do you guys know about me?"
right? My wife and family are scared.
Yeah, right.
But why isn't there someone just pushing these things out the door, being like, we'll take care of the paperwork later. Like, people are waiting for these games to come out. Let's just do it. And
Oh, hi, Des. You're live.
Is he on there?
That's fantastic. Yep,
Where is
Des
it?
is here.
Des is like, I just woke
very
up because
top.
I got
Oh, there he is.
112
Yeah.
tweets telling me to feel
Yeah,
better.
right.
112
Why
Twitter
did they do that?
notifications. Ding, 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 ding. He's like, I was trying to sleep. I did some laundry. I passed out. And then people woke me up telling me to feel better.
Right.
Des, we hope you are feeling better.
Yeah.
Very
and-
much so.
And soon, because as much as we love doing Bravo Team over here on our own, which I thought was a great episode. Didn't she do a great
I
job?
thought it was okay.
Didn't Michelle do a great
thought it
job
was
filling
okay.
in for Des this week? Round of applause.
Yeah.
Thank you very But so that 19 of those 30 games, a lot of them, some crap, right? Like Apocalypse Rider. That's going to be like a $5.
Things that nobody cares about.
Like a
Oh,
$5
yeah.
mobile port,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
There's a lot of those on this list.
Yeah, there is.
You know, like VR, I don't even know what they were, like Warriors or something like that. It's like
It's
some
bullshit.
bullshit,
Yeah.
right? But there were 3 in specific. That's not what I was trying to say. There were 3 specifically, or 3 in particularly, that were on the list that I was like, where the fuck are these games?
Right.
One being Torn. We watched that
Yes.
trailer quite a
Yeah.
few
We
times.
did. Yep.
Torn looks amazing.
Yeah.
It does.
And the fact that we haven't gotten like an update on the release
Nothing,
date
yeah.
scares
A
me.
little scary.
Because that looked so good that I was like, is this even possible on PlayStation VR?
Yeah.
And I
That's
hate-
not true, Des.
What do you say?
He said he's worried for my job because I was good.
Get better soon. Your job's in jeopardy.
Stop.
the Inpatient next week.
I'm the Inpatient.
Right? It's a super massive kind of month. And then we'll do Rush of Blood. Even though we already did it, we'll do it again.
Oh.
Yeah. I'll talk about that game all day.
Yeah, right?
Where's our fucking DLC?
That'd be nice.
Torn looks amazing.
Yeah.
Right? I want that gravity gun, like whatever it is.
Yeah.
I want to solve puzzles. I want to like move curtains out of the way. I don't know why reaching out and pulling the curtain out of the way resonated with me so much. So Torn looks amazing. Siren is obviously a horror game, which is why I want it.
Which is obviously why,
Yeah, and episode 2 is already out on PC, and I don't know if Siren.
Did you see the reviews for that one?
They're like mediocre.
Okay.
They're okay. And episode 1 and 2 are drastically different games.
Right.
Like I think 2 is more of like an action game, and the first one's more of a stealth game. And I'm wondering if we haven't seen Siren because they're going to include episode 2.
Maybe.
When it
Just all
launches.
at once instead of separate.
Right, charge us an extra $5 or $10 and get the whole thing.
Yeah.
More paperwork. Push it out the door, Lloyd. And then, of course, Pixel Rip 1989 is the other big one. That, which I think is going to be like $30. And
you already know it's well worth it.
Oh, yeah, I played it at
PAX.
Oh, yeah. Definitely well
Absolutely
worth
it.
I'm going to say it's highly recommended, and I haven't even like played the final product yet.
Right.
Yeah.
But they are good over there at...
But she made you play the final boss. Did you play the boss yet?
Right, I was
like, get back in.
I played
she
for
was
15
so
minutes.
nice.
She was very friendly.
So
I
nice.
played for 15 minutes, and I was like, cool. I got the idea.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, cool, and
like you sold me. Yeah, absolutely.
And somebody had tapped me on the shoulder, being like, "Hey, PSVR Frank is standing right behind you. He's like, when you're done, we should talk to him."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, cool." So I was like, kind of like blasting through the game.
All right, we should probably.
So I had multiple reasons, and so I tried to take off the headset, and she goes, "Did you play the boss yet?" I went, what the fuck is this development team's name? I can't think of the dev team's name, and I was like, no, I didn't.
You're ridiculous.
Who's ridiculous?
Gaggle of doozies.
What did he say?
Michelle is super hot.
Indeed.
I assume that was how it came out.
I'm assuming so. Hot. Absolutely. We all agree, by the way. So the development girl. I say development girl. She's like the lead developer.
Yeah,
she's like the developer.
I don't know her name, unfortunately. I apologize. Yep, exactly. I'm not prepared for this at all.
I know she was Brazilian, but was it like a Brazilian name? I'm trying to.
Well,
you
I feel like I do know. Yeah.
Jen Smith, not a Brazilian name.
Jen Smith was like, "Did you play the boss?" And I was like, "No." And she's like, "Well, stay right there." She's like, she went to like all these debug menus and stuff and hit all these buttons. And she like fast forwarded me to the boss. And I'm playing the boss. I'm like, "The boss is great. I'm having a good time with this." I'm like, "But like Frank's behind me." I'm like, "We have other games to go play." Like, we still haven't played Blind yet, which Blind, by the way, is an awesome game that's coming out soon.
Yeah.
So yeah, but Pixel Ripped, we need an update on that. She said it's coming this summer. We just don't know when.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they're good. If you follow them on Twitter,
definitely in summer.
If you follow them on Twitter, she was posting that she like went in and like redid the thumb animations. Like when you're playing and you actually hit a button, the thumb animation is better now. I'm like, how much time did you spend on that thumb animation?
Right.
Like, what is going on over there?
Well, she wants. You know what? She wants it to come out fantastic.
Yeah.
So
could make or break her. You know, if this was successful. Pew.
Yeah. No.
If not.
We'd always rather wait for a game and have it come out and be better, so we're not waiting for patch after patch after patch. Like all the smooth turning patches we didn't get right away, all the full locomotion patches we didn't get right away, all the graphical upgrades we didn't get right away.
Yep.
Yeah, all this shit's real important.
Yep.
So what are you guys going to be playing this week?
I still want to check out what was it? Along Together. What is that one?
Along Together.
Yeah. Along Together.
Yeah. I want to check out that one.
Yeah.
I would like to finish Floor Plan. And there was another one.
If only you could find another 7 minutes in your life to finish Floor Plan.
I know. And there's another one.
Don't buy V Robot from the European store.
I watched your review on that. That looks so fucking boring.
So, Tim Oakley on the V Robot review video commented, "Imagine going back in time 10 years and telling yourself, quote, demolishing a city as a 100-foot robot in VR is kind of boring."
Yeah, I know, really.
He says you'd probably punch yourself in the face.
Yeah.
Okay.
but that's like interesting perspective, right?
Yeah.
It's like, can you imagine 28-year-old Brian Paul thinking VR is not even happening in his lifetime?
Yeah.
And going, hey, in 10 years you're gonna be playing a game as a 100-foot robot destroying cities.
Yeah.
In virtual reality.
Yeah.
And I. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
That's going to be amazing. And then I go, but it actually sucks.
Yeah,
But it sucks.
we gotta let him
There's
know.
no
How is
way
that
this could
possible?
possibly
There's no
suck.
sirens. There's no
Right?
screaming and yelling.
Right.
There's no sense of
How
people
is this
escaping
even
the
possible?
city.
Game.
Yeah, you just sit there and boof, boof, broken.
Yeah.
You know,
Not even any
Bummer.
multiplayer on the
no
PSVR
timer.
version.
You know,
Yeah,
right?
There is a timer.
Oh, there is a timer,
Yeah.
but no like.
But how could you
musical
possibly
increasing.
think that
Yeah.
you wouldn't like that?
Right.
Seriously.
Absolutely insane. So like
Yeah.
it is some good perspective that Tim Oakley gives us. Like Bravo Team's another good one. It's like, oh, you're gonna go through this level and you're gonna shoot a ton of bad guys and you're gonna use a controller that like actually is one to one
It
in
sounds
game.
so fun.
Yeah.
How could this be bad? Oh, it turns out you still have to be good at developing games to make a fun game.
Yeah.
I suppose.
I suppose.
Yep, you do.
So
Yeah.
you might play along together is what you're telling me.
Yeah. No, I have it, so I
You
should.
do? Oh, awesome.
Oh,
yeah.
you did already buy
Review
it.
key?
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
And what are you playing?
Is it worth it? Should I buy that too?
I haven't played yet.
And why didn't you get a review key?
Because you don't love me anymore.
You
Possibly.
probably got a different one. Did you get Esper?
I did.
I think I did too.
You
didn't
got
I?
Esper?
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
that.
Look at Esper.
I'm gonna check that one out too.
You also get
Can I-
Salaryman
can I
Escape. Did
have
you
a-
play it?
You should get
I
a
got
review.
Salaryman?
Get a
Yes.
review key for
You're
Sculptor
the only
VR.
one who gets Salaryman.
Do
Did
it.
I?
Yes.
I think it was actually, yes, I was, because then I'm like, oh, thanks, and you're like, eh.
Oh, because
Oh right,
no.
but you still have to play it.
I do have to play it. I
my
totally
God.
forgot. Actually, I want to check.
Did
that
you already
one out
put it in
first.
that review key?
Yeah,
Okay.
I downloaded it.
Bummer.
I forgot about that one. I would play that.
Get a review key for Sculptor VR. Do it.
For which one?
No, Sculptor VR developers have not responded to me.
Damn it.
So no, if you
Damn
want
it.
that, you have to buy it.
All
yourself.
right, fine.
Yeah.
And I'll be going and seeing all these sales and
Yeah, all these sales look
might
amazing.
as well pick a couple. Right?
Unfortunately, I own every single one of them.
Oh shit!
What?
I have an announcement to make.
Yeah.
Oh God.
What's the announcement?
Jeremy will be in Colorado all next week.
Oh yeah.
I forgot. He won't be here.
Well, he is
He.
you.
I won't be here.
You will not be here.
No, I forgot. I'll be in Colorado.
What are you doing in Colorado?
I'm gonna be renting a car, driving around, and going all these places, and whatever we do out here, except in a different environment.
Yep. I'll take that.
Yeah,
Thank
dude, that was
you.
Well, that's all out here too. But at least it'll be a beautiful, clean air
You
out
just-
there.
It's just an actual vacation. You're just
Yeah.
getting away.
Yeah.
Good for
Well,
you.
less expensive than
Are
us
the girls
flying
going?
out. No, it's just me and Alicia. They're actually going to the Cape. They're
I know some
grandparents have a house out there.
fantastic hiking, some mountains if
in
you want.
Colorado.
Yeah. Yep.
Sweet.
Am I tapping my foot too much? I'm sorry.
The whole mic was shaking. You were
Sorry.
tapping your foot. I was like, what's going on over here?
I drove through Colorado
Earthquake.
at night in 1999. Actually, remember when the whole Y2K thing was going on?
Yeah.
So me and my ex-wife at that time, when we were pretty young, decided to move to Arizona. I think it was like 21, whatever age I was in 1999. So we drove cross country. We lived in Prescott, Arizona, for a little bit, and
Wait. You drove cross country.
Yeah.
And then you lived in Prescott, Arizona
Yeah.
for a little bit.
And then we stayed in Tempe and Phoenix for a little while. That's where I learned the term ghetto bird. I might have discussed that here once. It was so
I've
flat.
never heard the term ghetto bird.
I don't
ever.
know.
Out
what that
here,
is.
it's different. It's like fucking hills and shit. Out there, it is
I picture
so
like a gangster bird up
flat.
on
And I remember this dude. They used to this neighbor's name was, they called him Dope, and he's like, oh, so,
No
he
wonder
used
you
to be
liked
like,
him.
Picturing a Robin with a bandana on after crack
he used to
Right?
always
I was
used to be
thinking
like, man,
chains.
that dude's fucked up like two motherfuckers. He always used to say like two something or other. And anyways, he's like,
was a
man,
good
there's a
Southern
lot
accent
of ghetto
like that.
birds out tonight. And I'm like, what's a ghetto bird? And he's like, and he points to a helicopter, and there was 3 different helicopters, and you could see it circling around with like a spotlight. And he goes, that's a ghetto bird. They're searching. It's either a car chase or somebody they're searching for over there. And he goes, and over there and there. And I'm like,
Wow.
oh, so a helicopter when they're searching for somebody was
Oh.
a ghetto bird.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So he
Well,
was in a high crime area.
is what you're getting at.
Tempe,
yes.
Phoenix. I mean, there were bars on all the windows. It really wasn't what I pictured.
Baz.
You know?
Cool. So wait. So I'm still confused.
Yes.
You lived in Prescott during your drive,
We
cross
drove
country drive.
and landed there. That's where we were planning on going because I had a few friends that also decided months and months and months before, let's move to Arizona. So
Right.
I lived with one of my buddies on the floor of his house.
Meanwhile,
Me-
Brian's like, why would anybody do that?
Yeah.
Sounds hot.
You know,
It is.
it was. Saw wild horses.
But it's a dry heat.
Yeah, it was a little different.
Yeah.
Saw wild
It is a
horses,
little-
and one of them was like doing the whole getaway, stomping, like warning us to get away.
Horses
It was crazy.
couldn't
Great
drag
song.
me away. Cool. Y2K.
Yes, Y2K. They had a
Word.
Y2K kitchen open
I-
where they sold canned goods and water. So in case the computers just stopped,
Yeah.
you know, could at
Can we
least
get?
buy
Cash
Can
only.
do you
canned
think
goods.
Des? Are you still watching? Can we get Des to do next week?
Oh yeah, who knows?
Right?
He's
Yeah.
probably still dying.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
got to be not dying,
Supposedly, Des and I are filming Friday night after work, so we'll see how he's doing then.
I don't actually, Dead Ringer. I'm not of a couch lock type of a strain type of guy. I'm more of a sativa guy.
Jesus.
But anyways,
Okay, yeah, as long as you know your strains.
yes.
Y2K. I went to a crazy Y2K party. It wasn't crazy till I got there.
Yeah.
But my girlfriend and I were invited. I can't
Is that like
remember
you
why.
brought the party kind of thing?
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, Brian.
Okay,
brought the
yeah,
crazy.
never mind.
it was during my maybe my heavy drug days,
Okay.
and they were heavy drug days because I was
More
selling a lot
reasons
of
why you're
drugs.
sober now.
More reasons, yeah. And so we crashed this party, and it was an okay party to begin with, but then like it got mad crazy once everybody was. Thank
Wow.
you, Alex the Game Cat, for the
Nice.
generous
Guys.
donation.
Thank you.
So yeah, we introduced a lot
That's
of
all
drugs
for
to
you.
that party. So Alex the Game Cat asks, "Hey Brian, will you join the VR Roundtable podcast held in Rec Room by Dave Station, Polish Paul, and the other crazy
Sheeps
VR
geek
people
out.
at some point?" And I have to say that when they were first bringing that up, when they were first emailing everybody saying, "When can you guys do this?"
Yeah.
I gave them like 2 times that I couldn't do it, and that's when they film.
Okay.
Apparently my schedule doesn't coordinate with theirs.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they're doing it during a time I just can't film.
Bummer.
Which is unfortunate because
Yeah.
because I've checked them out and they seem like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And I'd love to partake in them, but their schedules are just different than mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
What did I miss a comment you guys were
What did what?
goofing on about?
Oh, Ships Geek Out, Colorado. A killing spree is coming.
Des says 90% of everything Jeremy says is politically
Good
incorrect.
thing I only
Because
say
Aless
the
said that
other
the
10%.
ghetto bird was a little politically incorrect.
Oh, is get
Oh, is it? Yeah.
wait ghetto bird? It's not. But he's not
That's
describing a
ghetto
person.
and a helicopter.
But he's not. Yeah, you're not. If you're not describing
That's
a
probably
person.
before I described it. It was. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I feel like we're not talking about VR anymore.
Welcome
No,
to the
it's
podcast.
Actually, there's actually. This is where it fades out. Where anybody who was tuned in
And this
is
would all
gone.
have gotten edited out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, actually, probably a good time to end the discussion because we all have things to do today,
Yeah.
including I have to go play the Walker and 18 Floors. So
The Walker, Brian's, not the Texas Ranger. Did you ever watch Walker, the Texas Ranger?
No.
No,
Me neither.
but I feel like on the early days of the Gamescast, it got brought up quite a bit.
Because
Brett.
Brett used to watch it, I think, didn't he?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, Boy Meets World doesn't hold up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I tried to marathon it and I got
All
real
week
irritated.
long you've been talking about
Well,
Boy
because all the
Meets
kids and their bullshit and Topanga and
So
fucking
I actually like Topanga and I like the
friend.
Eric,
What was his friend? Oh, Eric the brother was funny.
right?
He's
And,
funny.
Sean Hunter was the friend.
Sean, yeah.
Right, and so I actually like all of them, but Corey, as he gets
Thanks,
older,
Drunk Gamer.
the main character.
Yeah.
What's Drunk Gamer?
Oh, I was just saying
Thanks.
thank you for watching.
Oh, right on.
Yep.
So as they got older, all the other characters turned into like these great, like well developed characters with like a lot of interesting personalities, and they stripped Corey down to like this one dimensional, like comedic mess.
Yeah.
Whereas like it's not even fun to watch, and he just turned to a jerk.
Wow.
And I'm like, wow, I hate the main character. I can't watch this anymore.
Holy moly.
Yeah, I got a few seasons in, and like suddenly it became like the worst show ever.
Jeez, I haven't watched that in enough time then.
You
It's
were
been a
enjoying
while.
it so much in the beginning.
I
though.
was.
You were.
I was. I'm
yeah.
moving on to Scrubs tonight,
Well, it's like Saved by the Bell. When they get older, it's just like, and
Which
then
is
Zack Attack, the
so
band
weird
comes
to me,
into
you're-
play, and
which made it amazing.
oh, you like that? Well, it
You don't.
did.
You don't like
yes.
funny, but you're gonna watch Scrubs, which is weird to me. But
never
Scrubs
watched
is
Scrubs.
fantastic.
The-
Oh, it's awesome.
I
Is
like
it?
certain funny. Scrubs is my kind of funny.
Okay.
Yeah.
It should be because it's amazing.
Like
Well-
The Office is not my kind of funny.
Portlandia
either.
is like my type of funny, too.
I don't like The Office,
Portlandia
and
doesn't
I
work
thought
for
I
me.
was
Yeah.
alone with that one.
It's because it's wacky.
Parks and Rec doesn't work for me.
I like
You know what?
Parks
Yeah.
and Rec.
Yeah.
I liked Parks and Rec and the original Ricky Gervais Office. I did like the Michael Scott, with Steve Carell, that Office.
Yeah.
But the original the 2 seasons,
just
the
never got
British
into
one
it.
was great.
I don't know.
What do you guys
Anyways,
think?
I think that really wraps up the wrap
Yeah.
up.
All right, you guys. Thank you guys, as always, for tuning in. I know if you're new to the channel, that you might not
And
know.
I'm so sorry.
But the Midnight Gamescast, not only do we not film at midnight, but very seldom do we talk about PlayStation VR.
Yeah.
It is our PlayStation VR flagship podcast, though.
It
and we
is.
just like to get off
It
topic
is.
as much as humanly possible.
Yes.
Yep.
And it seems like you guys...
It's our one time a week we get to hang out.
Yeah.
It is.
And
It
now
is.
we all have to go.
We all have to go.
We do have to go.
So for another episode of the Midnight Gamescast, I'm Brian, that's Jeremy, and this is Michelle, and we'll see you.
In 2 weeks for me.
And I hit the mic on the way
Speaking
out.
of 2
Fantastic.
weeks.
2 weeks?
Bye-bye.
Bye.
And we'll see you next week.